All right, y'all.
Welcome in, everybody. This is Matt 20 on EA Sports.
All right,
Coming up,
let's start
we've got
this
a
game.
good one on tap
Between
between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. With that, we'll get up to FedEx Field for the Washington home opener. Standing by, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Hot and humid, Coach. Those are the descriptors right now just outside of Washington, D.C. Water's going to be needed early and often today at FedEx Field. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory, and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
18 Gator. 54 Mike. Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
How best to down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees the crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right, let's go.
This one complete to Jordan Reed.
Yes. First down, baby. First down.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All right, come on, Peterson, come on.
Adrian Peterson. Yeah, this will be
Come on,
a
Adrian
gain of
Peterson,
5
come
as he
on.
gets it to the 30. Darian Stewart there to bring him down. 2nd and 5. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen. How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Yes, baby. First down.
Had this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 4th-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go, but I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Now on 1st down, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Randy Gregory able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into
Come
the end zone.
on.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Being chased down. He will score.
Yes, touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. Touchdown, baby.
It's their quarterback. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson.
Damn,
that
Peterson.
play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Losing
That'll
yard.
be a
Losing
loss
yard.
of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. And he takes it in.
Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
Washington. Adrian Peterson. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs that have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch use interchange. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive with Peterson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So after the loss of 2, here's 2nd and 12 from the 23. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one complete to Reed.
Yes, baby.
A gain of 32 that time. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. 2nd and 13. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I should have ran it.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
I should have ran it. I messed up.
The coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll kick things off with a rematch of Super Bowl 25. Buffalo making one of 2 visits to MetLife Stadium this year. This one to take on the New York Giants. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter. Eli Manning has a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Dontrell Inman, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Andy Isabella, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter.
All right, Peterson. Come on, Peterson. Come on.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson.
Come on.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Ready? 30 base. 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Get it.
On first down, Peterson. And now Peterson, not exactly sure what happened there defensively, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Thompson.
Yes.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side is complete to Reed.
Yes, baby.
And they move this all the way
Reed again,
down to
baby.
the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 6. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it.
No speed.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Run it! Stop taking it! No!
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop. They'll look to throw. Oh, he stays up. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big down, went his way, it worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. They're going to look to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, baby. Let's do that. Let's do that, baby. Let's do
To
that.
go on 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
And he takes
Touchdown.
it in.
Touchdown.
Washington. Vernon Davis. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Thompson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Go ahead. Rock it. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now back to throw. Finding room inside the 40. And he's got his favorite target.
Yes, baby.
It's complete.
1st down.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. A gutsy decision there going for it on 4th, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves, and it paid off.
Again, a run to Thompson, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So, hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here.
What a win.
And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Redskins, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get this.
Give me that work and I can sell it, I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, claiming his innocence. Commonly, I'm the greatest rapper in the sin. At any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily my own religion. The brainwash gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, Wallace the unforgettable. You would joke like your belly show. This over any, yo, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, Wallace the unforgettable. You would joke like your belly show. This over any, yo, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Coming up next, we got a good one between the monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, and the Washington Redskins. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football.
And Charles Davis.
Well, we've
All
had
right, let's win this game. Let's win this.
It's about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Chicago Bears. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears,
Monday Night Football,
they come
Monday
in
Night
at an early
Football.
crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
Jordan Reed had a good game last time. Let's get this like a day to go again.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Go now. 15 line. 15 line. You must be dreaming. Ready?
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL.
Adrian Peterson, come on now.
Upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And the Taco Charlton with a stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A toss play. This is Peterson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Watch the screen. Pass.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is
hell no. Hell no. I hear that.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And Reed with it over the middle.
Yes, baby, yes.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run with Thompson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix, the former Packer, in on the tackle. On 2nd down now, it's Thompson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. On the carry, Thompson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4.
All right, and touchdown, touchdown. Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
For a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Thompson. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
All right, gone.
All the way down to the 40-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 56 yards. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I even want to try and tackle that big man?
So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10 clear on the other side of the field. They toss it to Thompson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Thompson.
No 1st down, no 1st down. No 1st down.
And that time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
On the set. Check, check, 59. Here we go, deep, all day, defense. Deep grip, deep grip.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving.
Fucking out there,
and
baby.
isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll drop to throw.
No.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And it'll be intercepted.
Damn.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. He was... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Reed, and we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Right here, right here.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Hey, come on, baby, come on.
Take a shot at the end
Damn!
zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, where you see the final score there. Josh Allen, a couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Peyton Barber, a touchdown.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And along with the rest of his offense, here comes Jordan Reed now. And he's proving again why tight ends can be so valuable in this league. He's over 150 yards.
They just continually create mismatches because of their body frame, their athletic ability.
Got it. 59, Mike. Check, 59. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds the tight end.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
able to get
baby.
this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here.
Yeah.
Man again, it's complete.
Yeah.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going
First
to
down, baby.
first
First down.
as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28.
Ready. 18 Gators. Here we go. Get it.
They'll run on first down. Peterson.
All right, Peters, come on,
Give
break
him a
it.
couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done sometimes when you open things.
Look at this tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on!
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Even though he's a 4th rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Give the sack to Aaron. 3rd quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this one complete to Reed. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aaron Lynch. Round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A deep ball for Dotson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Looking to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Hell no,
he's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Bullshit.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go, baby.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were booing Charles by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Chicago, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the...
Win some, lose some. That's all it is.
There ain't no time, is it?
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
On tap.
All right, now let's get together. Let's get together and win this game.
Between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome them.
New York already got 7 points on me? Oh, shit.
25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set, 18 Gator. Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete.
Out of reach.
There is a flag down, so hang on. A big
pass
call
interference
coming on third down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop. On second down, Peterson. And he'll get it out
Peterson.
to midfield. Looks like
First down, Peterson.
Right
Let's go, Peterson. Let's go.
First down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Jordan Reed, first down, baby. Jordan Reed, first down.
He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap. Yet he was still making play after play. It was like he was running routes versus air in practice.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. Throw left side is complete to Reed.
Yes.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 now. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Yes.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal, 2nd and 2. Into the end zone,
yeah.
Washington Redskins touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Peterson. And down he goes, but he takes
first down, Peterson, first down, first down.
A Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
60 out more.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Here's Peterson. And it's hit quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left.
Yeah, baby, first down.
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation, and that is caught.
Touchdown.
Washington. Paul Richardson. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Ready up. Check that. 152 right here. Here we go.
The third quarter starts with a run by
Yeah, baby, first down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys
Not
doing
put
their
down for
job,
9 yards.
and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch.
Touchdown!
To the end zone.
Touchdown!
Washington touchdown.
Peterson, run that bitch.
Adrian Peterson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Out to the left here to Reed. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Geis with a carry on second down, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Now back to throw. Knocked away and incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. 2nd and 6. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Marcus Golden able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson.
Yes,
and
first
got
down.
this down to the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Reed. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And who's got it? The Giants.
Man, come on. Bullshit.
Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 41 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play. And he
Touchdown.
will score. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
Come on, stop him. Ah, damn it.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Alec Ogletree in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both...
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Back to throw now on first down. He's got the first down and more inside the 4.
Yes, baby.
And down to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense had got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try and get themselves settled because we're in OT. This is big time.
2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied.
Let's go. Ready. 18 Gator.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he is
in touchdown! Touchdown!
And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Washington, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew.
Yeah. Turn my back. my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, did go crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this. With the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Hello, everybody. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Washington Redskins. With that, let's get on up to FedEx Field near Washington. Standing by for the call of this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson.
All right, Adrian Peterson, let's go.
To the 30 for a pickup of 5. The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 134 yards, and the score, too.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Peterson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On first down, Peterson. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jordan Reed has it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Dancing to his left.
Yeah, baby.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Peterson, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down. It's Peterson, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra
baby, touchdown.
And make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
He continues to show at this can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me,
the offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, Peterson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. So that last run good enough to have him surpass for his career, get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
That one good for 26 and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Peterson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down to 41. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They'll run on first down. Peterson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. They'll set up to throw. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And Power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Back to the ground. This time
first down. Touchdown.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Solid. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a run with Peterson. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
29 yards, 29 yards. First down, baby, first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run, Peterson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Teron Harmon right there on the coverage.
Wrong play.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side is complete to Reed.
3rd down, baby.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he's going to get the back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 3.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown. So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Peterson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and
9 yards. Come on, 1st. Come on.
They run again with Peterson.
1st down.
He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Pretty
9 yards.
Catch on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short. On 2nd down, it's Peterson trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
60 Pittsburgh. Check 52 to the line. Check. Keep grip.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his right.
Scrambling for first down, baby.
Midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good.
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Adrian Peterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they?
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you're going to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 short of 40. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Peterson. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. It's Peterson, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away, because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Redskins, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
On tap, what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. With that, let's get down to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action.
All right, man, Dolphins. Beat the Patriots. Let's beat these son of bitches.
As the Dolphins get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Yeah.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. They give it to Peterson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They'll look to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run with Peterson.
Peterson, touchdown.
Into the end zone for a red. Adrian Peterson. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And off comes to Peterson. That is into the end zone.
Peterson.
Washington touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They run again on first down, Peterson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 7. And Reed with it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
70, Indy.
On first down, this is Geis. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they're ranked 10th.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw will turn him into a veteran quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start with an NFC Championship game rematch from a couple of years ago. Philadelphia, this time traveling to Minnesota. And in the 2nd quarter, it's the Vikings who are out on top. Stephon Diggs, a touchdown reception. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. James White, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team. of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Let's go. 18 game.
They'll run with Geis. He's got the first down inside the 10.
First down.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the back.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Kiko Alonso picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on first down. They try and throw it, take a sack on 2nd down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback.
That's what I'm talking about, touchdown, baby.
Touchdown of the afternoon. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. This is Geis. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The tackle that time by William Hayes. 2nd and 9 now. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Geis. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. Back now in Miami. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. They'll set up a throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now back to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this one complete to Reed. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On the ground, it's Geis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Geis alone in the backfield here, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They run with Geis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now a toss. This is Geis. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Well, I know it to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know, they're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Washington, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5.